I am live. All righty. Good morning. Good morning. I just want to come on here and rant a little bit. I ain't going to be on here too long. Good morning to your family. Okay, you see the title. Modern men are a shell of the men of the past. On these platforms and social media, you got a lot of men talking about the modern woman, but why you don't hear these men talking about the shell and current state of men? Because the modern day men are a former shell of the men of the past. It's the truth. Because when you look at our grandfathers, our fathers' times, and the men that came before this current generation of men, they went out there and handled business. They did what they had to do. Some of our grandpas and grand uncles and papas, they had to walk miles to work back like in the 1940s and 50s, 60s, or whatever. You ask a modern day man to walk to work, he ain't going to walk to work. He'd rather call off or call in instead of be a man and walk to work. Sometimes circumstances befall you. Peace and blessings, Sister Mika. Peace and blessings. But yeah, I just want to come on here and rant about the modern men. Because you got these men complaining about the modern woman, but why they don't talk about the modern man? Because the modern man of today in this society, in this Western society, is a former shell of the men of the past, especially amongst our people. You got what happened to brothers? What happened to the brothers, man? What happened to the brothers having decorum? Being stoic, having that solid brotherhood. We got more simps than brothers. We got more beta males than alphas. And I don't like them terms. It's supposed to be a leader. The way I look at it, either going to be a leader or a follower. Brothers, focus on yourself. Men got to focus on themselves. You got many men are more messy than women. And it's a daggone shame. Big salute, Kate Judah. Big salute. Shabbat shalom, Ak. Shabbat shalom. Yeah, I'm just ranting right now about the modern day man. Why they don't talk about the modern man? Because the men of society today is garbage, man, and it's sad. You got men out there, they'll tell their woman to go pump the gas. No, it's your job as the man to go pump the gas. The woman's supposed to stay in the car with the children. You go out there and pay for the gas and pump the gas. That's how it was done. You got some incidents out there. Say if there's a couple that catch a flat tire, he may sit on the sidelines with the woman instead of trying to at least take out the tire jack and try to do something. He gonna call the thing. No, you're supposed to know how to change his flat. Those days are gone. Men don't want to man up. They don't want to take pride in being a man. They don't want to have no decorum amongst themselves. And that's what the elite want. That's all by design, but it's going to be up to the men of society to combat that. And I'm talking about men of all races, but especially in our community. It's going to get so bad, they might try to pass a law that it'll be illegal for a man to grow a beard. It may sound crazy with all the feminization of men. I'm telling y'all, it may sound far-fetched and crazy. God forbid if they do that, I'm not shaving nothing. Because that's Torah. We're supposed to grow out our beard as Israelite men. That's strictly Torah, Grow it out and have it looking presentable, Now, if you can't grow a beard, brother, grow out your locks. That's what I tell brothers in the faith. I say, if you can't grow out a full beard, grow out your locks. But yeah, this society, man, I'm telling you, it's like, y'all forbid if we was to get invaded by Russia or China, man, America gonna be on his stomach, because you take a teenager or 20-year-old or 15 or 20-year-old of this society, modern day society, compare them with a 15 or 20-year-old from the ancient time. That young man from the ancient world would beat the hell out of the modern day youngster. Real talk. In some societies back in the ancient world, they was training their young boys to fight at a young age. Look at Sparta. Y'all seen the movie 300? By the time the boy was like maybe 4 or 5 years old, they took him away from the mother to train with the Spartans. And by the time he became a full-grown man, he was ready. He was battle-hardened. He was ready to defend his country, defend his family. You see, we don't have that amongst men no more. And I'm talking about in this whole Western society. It's not just in our community. I'm talking about in the whole Western society. You don't have the rites of passage no more. They just let these young boys and throw them to the wolves, especially in our community. We don't have no rites of passage. They want these little boys to look all cute. They don't want them to scrape their knees. When I was a little boy, I scraped my knees. I had soles. I fell down, and I took pride in picking on my little soles and scabs. These days they don't want little boys to go on a slide or scrape his knee or get into a little scuffle. And you see that produces a society of weak men, and that's what it does. If they could come on, you got some men, they be on these platforms gossiping on these panels, ain't doing nothing. I'd be like, bro, you got a job or something? You got to go to work or something? They be, just gossiping and stuff. It ain't about no action. All it's doing is flying off the handle and cussing each other out. Ain't getting nothing done. It's just vain entertainment. That's all it is. It's vain entertainment. And you see, in this modern day society, a lot of men, they broken down, they broken hearted. It's just a lot of people, women too, they broken hearted and they give up on themselves. Your appearance matters, and that is true. I know a lot of, some of the things, he spoke a lot of controversial things, KS, Kevin Samuels, but one thing I do agree with Kevin Samuels about is the ABCD. When he came up with that, your appearance, your behavior, your communication, and your digital footprint. That's one thing that sticks to me, what he said, Kevin Samuels. And that is true. Those 4 things, ABCD, your appearance, your behavior, your communication, and your digital footprint. That's how the world gonna perceive you. That's how the world gonna treat you based on that. And that is the truth. Because think about it, when we was coming up, our uncles, our daddies, they say, hey, go get a haircut, boy. Your appearance matters, they tell you to keep up with your appearance, be well groomed, have clean clothes on. And ain't nothing wrong looking good. And that's the problem. We got too many haters. If you a brother, say if you want to, you handling your business, you might want to go to the mall, buy you some Timberlands or some Jordans or whatever, any type of shoes you like to wear, and a nice outfit, don't matter where you buy from. You're going to have people hating on you for no reason. Just because you feeling good about yourself, and that's the problem. We got too many haters instead of people uplifting one another. That hater culture, man, it's just spreading too much. And like I seen a post on a channel on my called Far From Weak, and he was talking about like how men don't use hatred in a positive way. And I was like, yeah, they don't. You could use hatred in a positive way. Use this hatred and channel hatred to break habits that's hindering you. Like if you got addiction to like bad habits, use hatred to break away from them habits, Because the scriptures teach us to hate evil. The scriptures teach us to hate evil. So if you like hate certain things about yourself, channel that hatred into positivity to correct some of them wrongs in your life. I'm just saying, because hatred is a strong emotion. It is. Look at the Sith Lords. Why you think when a Jedi in a Star Wars lore, every time a Jedi fight a Sith, the Sith always kicking the Jedi behind, man? Because the Sith is full of passion. They got that raw energy, Sometimes it take about 2 or 3 Jedi just to defeat one Sith warrior. And that is true, But yeah, you could use this hatred like to better yourself. Like if you hate being at a certain job, or you hate being stuck where you're at in life, use that hatred and channel that hatred into positive energy to get out that situation. That goes for anybody in this world. That goes for anybody. I'm just saying. But yeah, America do got a man crisis. Shout out to Sean James. He got a book called The Man Crisis. And that is true. This society got a man crisis, If this keep up, society gonna fall apart because who gonna and then you see in a so-called black community, we have a messed up image of what's a real man, We think a real man is like the thug, the street dude. No, the real men are the men that's getting off their ass, taking care of their family, hurting, working a job they hate for 40 years, dealing with the bull crap of these supervisors just to keep food on the table. That's a hero. That's a real man. Like it said in the movie The Bronx Tales, with Robert De Niro when he was explaining that to his son on The Bronx Tale. That's a good movie with Robert De Niro. He said, no, he was trying to tell his sons because you see his son was looking up to the mobsters, the Italian mobsters, and his daddy was telling him, look, the real heroes are the garbage workers, the trash men, the bus drivers. They're the tough guys. The man that get up and bust his ass on a job, they are the tough guys. And that is true. And we used to look up to that. It's like in a so-called black community today, we shun those brothers and sisters that want to get education, that want to be a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, fireman, a paramedic, join the military, We look up to these rappers, these entertainers. They ain't nothing but puppets. By the time most of these rappers get 40, if they make it to the age 40, they broke. They freaking broke. And you don't want to be no rapper in this modern day because, most rappers, they got a high mortality rate. You be better join the military, young brother. I tell a young brother, don't be a rapper. Don't join the military. You have a better life. You get to see the world. Most people in the military don't see combat. The only ones who gonna probably see combat is like the special forces, like the Marines, because they're the vanguard, and the special forces like the Navy SEALs, the Green Beret, Spec Ops, and all that. They see combat, but I'm gonna say it by at least 90% people in the military, they don't see combat. The only way all the military gonna see combat if it's like a world scale war, like it was a major war, Even in a major war, everybody not gonna see combat. Just like in World War I and World War II. Nope. A lot of people, all the soldiers didn't see combat. Only certain, like maybe the infantry saw combat, the Marines, certain parts of the Navy, but most people, they ain't gonna see combat. You got people that been in the military for like 10 years, 20 years, and they even see combat. All depend what they do. Shabbat Shalom, Sister Namaria Barakatah. Big salute. Big salute to everybody in the chat room. But yeah, if we don't have a society of strong men, we're going to easily be taken over by the enemies. And you got buffoons in office don't care about the state of men. Like, the politicians, they don't see what's going on. or they want to turn a blind eye. You know, these young boys need hands-on training in the public school system or the public food system. They're not supposed to be in the classroom all day. Take them outside, you know, let them get some fresh air. Let these young boys practice combat sports, you know. You know, it's just sad, man, to see the state of brothers these days. It's like they're a former shell of the black men of the past, you know. We went from being builders, inventing things, fighting in World War II, the Red Tails. I mean, doing all kind of great things. You talk to a younger brother, tell them about the Red Tails, or they don't want to hear that. They don't even want to pick up a book, pick up a history book. You know, I mean, shooting down Nazis in World War II, man, the Red Tails, the Tuskegee Airmen, you know, handling business on the battlefield. You know, Charles Richard Drew, first man to perform an open heart surgery, black man. And now these days, they'll make fun of a brother. They be, oh man, you lame. You want to be a doctor, man? You want to, oh man, you want to go into college to be a doctor? That's why I say, man, ignorance is not bliss. It's a cancer to the mind. Straight up, it's a cancer to the mind, especially amongst our people. You know, the way the military is today, man, it's so watered down. You know, we'll get like if like hand-to-hand combat with the only ones who probably could pack a punch in a modern day military is like the special forces. But I'm talking about like the normal soldiers, man. They couldn't go toe-to-toe with a normal Russian soldier or North Korean soldier, or especially a soldier from the Mossad. Shit, I heard about the Mossad. That's like the Israeli special forces. They some bad MFers, man. The Mossad, you know. Man, they was hunting down Nazi war criminals. Hunting them down. They was catching them hiding out in South America in the 90s. They probably still looking for these old Nazi survivors from World War II. Yes, indeed. But yeah, as a man, you got to focus on yourself, though, you know. And that's the problem, you know. A lot of men not focusing on themselves. They not focus on themselves. They too busy focus on others, especially haters. That's what haters do. They focus on other people. Instead of trying to better themselves in certain avenues of their life, they want to focus on other people, you know. And that's what's wrong. And then you could thank social media for that. Sometimes you got to take time off of social media. Sometimes you got to take a couple of months or if not a year off of social media and just focus on yourself. Focus on yourself, you know, get to know yourself. Most people don't even know themselves. And that's real talk. Most people don't even know themselves because they're too busy focus on others and they lose track of who they are as a person. And that's a main problem. They lose track of who they are as a person because they too busy gossiping. Man, I never thought I'd see too many men gossiping and being messy, man. That's sad, man. It's just sad. You know, what happened to the art of minding your own business, you know, staying in your lane? I mean, they just want to censor everybody too. Just like I heard YouTube, they got a no cussing policy. And talking about, so they gonna threaten people channels for using strong language. but they trying to turn YouTube into what? Rated G, a Disney movie. All these rules and regulations, they don't even, because they removed one of my videos. They sent me an email the other day. They removed one of my videos. I like, yeah, whatever, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. You know, like I said, if they was to destroy my, get rid of my channel, oh well, it was a fun ride. You know, life goes on. You know, life goes on. You know, oh yeah, so I ain't even worrying about their BS rules. You know, because it's all nonsense anyway. They don't even follow their own policies. You know, and it's all part of what happened to freedom of speech. Like I say, man, YouTube must have forgot about freedom of speech. Yep, they forgot about freedom of speech. But you know, me personally, I thought about taking a whole lot of time off of YouTube, man, because you know, to be honest, you know, it's like, to be honest, some days I don't even feel like doing content, man. It's like I don't feel it no more. You know, it's like I don't have the drive or the will to do content on this no more, man. It's like I'll outgrow this. You know, that's how life is when you start doing things and you get bored of it, and you outgrow certain things. You know, and that's what type of person I am. And you know, I just outgrow certain things, and I just walk away from it. And this was just becoming with YouTube, you know, because you know you gotta live life outside of YouTube, all social media. You know, focus on yourself. You know, because all these nonsense rules, and they trying to attack people channel. You know, demonetizing people. You know, I mean, it's just crazy. It's like they want to run you off of here. You know, they got the algorithm. It's frustrating. I'm not gonna lie, family. This is frustrating. You know, it's frustrating. You know, the algorithm want to boost your channel up. It's like it's rigged, man. You know, it's like it's dead, it's stale. And I think, me personally, I think they got people monitor your channel. Like when you're doing live streams, I think they send bots to listen to your live streams or your videos too. And then they decide who to boost you up or not. It may sound like a conspiracy, but I think they send bots, or if not, people to watch in the clouds. You probably can't detect them. I think they send people to watch your live streams in the clouds, and they report back to the headquarters. Or it could be a bot that record and they send it to a computer or something. Because YouTube never used to be like this, man. I'm telling you, YouTube used to could have blow up easily on YouTube. You could drop a video overnight and you have like 50 to 100 subscribers within a couple of days. Those days are over with. Thanks to the algorithm. I might just get rid of all social media, or take a break from it, get rid of all these unnecessary apps, because that shit is draining, You got a peace of mind is important over anything, peace of mind. And that's what most men fail to realize. They don't want to achieve a peace of mind. Your peace is a valuable currency. Your time is a valuable currency. Shalom, Professor Lovely Lady. Yeah, I'm just on here ranting. I'm about to get off in a few though. But yeah, this is frustrating though. This YouTube crap is frustrating, man. With the algorithm, So it's gonna get to a point I'm gonna just do content when I feel like, when I want to do content, because what's the point? You know, they want to come with all these BS rules, and some people do take breaks, off of YouTube. They take breaks for like a couple of weeks, months, a year, and then come back for a season or two, and then they'll fly back away. Yeah, they use it. Let's see, they use it for resumes, application tracking system. Oh yeah, they I think they watch they send people to spy on your channel and all that. They got to, because they review all your videos, especially if you do a video or a live stream, they get a lot of views. They review it, and if they see if it's not coming from you or using other people's content, they'll give you a copyright strike and all that stuff. Oh yeah, with all these, it's like every year they come out with new policies though. Every year they come with policies. And they don't even honor them policies their own selves. They only attack who they want to attack though, with these nonsense policies. Straight up. Yeah, but like I say, man, the men of today is a former, not all, but the majority of men today are a former shell of the men of the past, man, because it's just like you got all these channels talking about, oh, I'm a alpha, you beta. But in reality, they beta they damn self. All these damn labels, that's what's wrong. Stop worrying about these labels. Focus on yourself as a man. Become the better version of yourself as a man. But society, especially amongst our people, we don't want to see the better version of nobody, and that's sad. Like when you're trying to elevate yourself, it's like people will forgive you for anything, but being successful, they will never forgive you. Let me say that again. People will forgive you for most offenses. They will forgive you for most offenses, but being successful, that's unforgivable amongst humans. I don't care what your race is. No matter if you man, woman, no matter what's your nationality, especially among our people, we've been beaten down so much as a people. We've been beaten down so much as a people. We hate to see another black person successful. That's like to see a successful black person. That's like them committing a sin or something, a major sin. We treat that like they committing. We treat that like that's like they like they are breaking the I want to pit this. God damn it, I want to pit this. When we see a successful black person, we treat it worse than the 7 sins, the 7 deadly sins. Real talk. If you're a successful brother, y'all forbid, if you're a successful brother, we treat that worse than the 7 sins, the 7 deadly sins. All sister, but manly brothers, because if you're a successful black man, you got a target on your back. If you're a brother, you win the lottery, you better get out your city because you have a target on your back. You can have all kind of people coming out the woodworks to claim that you're related to them because they want some money. And that's fakeness. That's being fake. Because soon as you run out the lottery money, all them so-called friends gonna disappear. All the group is gonna disappear. Most people are fake in this world, man. They only want to be around you if they could get something out of you. And that is true. Especially if you got a lot of money, status, fame. But they're not gonna stick by you when hard times come. Most people don't stick by you when hard times come. That's when they flee. But soon as you're coming out the storm, holding yourself up, now they want to come back in your life. Straight up. I just don't get people sometimes, Humans are complex creatures. Sometimes I'll be like, why the Most High just don't wipe us all out, and get it over with and start all new. He could do it too with a snap of a finger. Just like that, he could if he wanted to, but he refused to because of the mercy of Yeshua HaMashiach. And like I said the other day, Israelites, so-called black people, we are the soul of the human race, but we are a stiff-necked nation, though. We hard-headed. We some buffoons. Straight up. I mean it too. But that's all about design, though, man. Because if you bring back like hands-on training in the school system, like auto mechanics, wood shop, and all that, teach these young men to work with their hands. That way, by the time they graduate high school, they could go to trade school and become a tradesman or go to college. They could go to college too. But society declining, though. Society is declining. Rightfully so, because things ain't like it used to be. You know, that's how it was in ancient Rome. Because when ancient Rome was declining, that's when they got destroyed by the barbarian tribes. It's gonna happen to America too. America gonna be overran by the enemies. You know, rightly so. That's why I say if we was to get invaded by Russia or China, they could easily take us over. The average American man can't fight against no Russian soldier hand to hand. I'm talking about the average American man. He gonna get his behind on. He gonna get his ass handed to him. All North Korean soldier. We Americans, we have the worst diet. This society got the worst diet. You know, most Americans consume much time on TV. I'm just saying, man, that's why I say they look at us as a joke. They laughing at us. And most Americans are stupid. We too stupid to realize, not us, but I'm just saying, you know, most people that's lost in the world, they stupid. They don't even know what's going on. You got people in these third world countries more awake than people in America or Western society. We want to criticize people living in a third world country, call their countries a crap hole, but they more spiritually aware than most people in this damn society. And that's the damn truth. They most spiritual aware. They can see things we can't see, you know, and they more genuine and humble, you know. But we want to say, oh, this is the greatest country in the world. This is the greatest country in the world. Bull crap. What a bunch of bull crap. How this the greatest country in the world? You got a train derail in Ohio. Help out the Ohio people, man. You know, get those people some disaster relief aid. The leadership of this country sucks. You know, Joe and the hoe got to go. Yeah, I said it and I meant it. Joe and the freaking hoe got to go. If y'all Democrats don't like what I said, I don't give a damn. Because the Democrat Party messed our people up. The Democrat Party messed our race up. You know, now don't get it twisted. Both political parties don't do us good, but the Democrats are the worst of evil, the worst of the two evils. And by the way, I got that term from a bumper sticker I seen on I guess it was a Gentile truck. It said, Joe and the hoe got to go. I said, and Kamala Harris ain't even our people. Yeah, she melanated, but she not a sister. She a Hindu, whatever, East Indian. She ain't no Israelite. I'm so sick and tired of these damn Israelites want to say who's Israelite and who's not, you know, like going about, oh, you the seed of your father. No, you're not the seed of your father. You got to have a Israelite father and an Israelite mother to be a full-blooded Israelite. Common sense. You know, they biracial. See what they doing with that? You are the seed of your father. They ain't no different from the, you know, the one drop rule. If they got one drop of black blood, they black. No, biracials are biracials. They not black. They're the gray race. We got to start addressing them as the gray race. Yeah, they got the melanated skin, but they still biracial. They're a whole buffer race. And that's the hard, cold truth. That's the whole cold truth. You know, straight up. You know, you got a channel called Angry Biracial. That buffoon whining about talking about he wish he had I guess he had a black father and a black father and a white mother. You know, he complaining about he can't speak up for us. He half breed, you know. It ain't my fault. You know, like I say, nobody asked to come in this damn world, you know, the way they are, but you know, I mean, shit. But yeah, stay in your lane, half breed, you know. Damn mamzer. That's what's the goddamn wrong. Our people worship these goddamn mamzers, you know, just because they got the damn recessive blood in them. Y'all too stupid to realize they are a watered down version of your people. And that's real talk. I don't give a damn who don't like it. We the only goddamn race that want to dilute ourselves spiritually, mentally, and physically. It's a goddamn shame. Every other nation practice self-preservation. But soon as we start talking about practicing self-preservation, they want to deem us racist. Stop gaslighting my people, man. Stop gaslighting us. Y'all witches and warlocks. That's why they don't promote it in the media. They don't promote strong black families in the media like they used to. It's either going to be the crayon crew or the mixed race families. That's how you know we're at the end of this. And yeah, this may sound like a somber rant. I don't care, because I am being serious right now, and I'm pissed off at the same time, because the leadership of this society is garbage. This is the worst president we ever had. Even though all of them was wicked, but you got a train derailment in Ohio, and you're not even trying to help the people, with toxic chemicals and stuff that's spreading across a few counties and states, and you can't get the people no disaster relief. That's what all our hard-earned tax money should be going to. Not these Ukrainians, these Afghans, and these other immigrants that's coming here and getting all these damn benefits and living way better than the average American. That's a crying shame. When the American people going to protest about this crap, man? Americans got to stand up to the bull crap, man, because this ain't right. You have people been living here for generation after generation, and you got immigrants coming here getting all these benefits, getting housing. I'm talking about getting good housing, financial benefits. And you have people that been living, especially our people, we can't even get our 40 acres and a mule. But these goddamn immigrants getting it though. And you got millions of Americans homeless in these big cities. You go to any major big city in America, you got the rise of the homeless population. Y'all want to raise the cost of living up, but y'all don't want to raise the wages up. In my opinion, in this modern time, since things going up, they need to raise minimum wage to at least $20 an hour. Minimum wage. Minimum wage should be at least $20 an hour in most states. I'm just saying, they need to raise minimum wage to $20 an hour. At least $20 an hour, man, because even in California, you can't survive off of that $20 an hour, but they got people that's making $100K a year in California and they still poor. Now that's crazy. They're making $100K a year and they still consider to be struggling. You see, that's all about the design. Because you see, they don't want certain people to live in certain neighborhoods in certain areas of the city. So that's why they jack up the prices and the cost of living. It's all about design. And it ain't nothing different from like in history, you had like the nobles, the noble part of the city, and you had the commoners, and then you had the poor. And that's how it was. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Yeah, it's in every city, like the downtown part of the city. That's where all the expensive condos and apartments be at, and houses. You see, they don't want the working class to live in good parts of the city. So they raise the prices, come up with all these rules and regulations, or you can't live here because you make this amount of money. It's all a damn scheme. That's all it is. It's all a goddamn scheme. It's a game. A rigged game with that. It's a rigged game. Because technically, all these rule makers that come up with all these rules for real estate or whatever, this is all stolen land. Truth be told, none of us belong here on this land. This is not our land. Our land is in Africa, Israel. This is stolen land. All 50 of these states was acquired through bloodshed, war, and deception. Straight up. But they taught us all about how these men was heroes, conquering the states and all that. They was heroes. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, Andrew Jackson, Abraham Lincoln, Theodore Roosevelt, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Dwight Eisenhower. All these damn heathens was some wicked mofos. They probably was Masons. I'm sure they were Masons, because if you were a president, you got to be in a secret society in order to be a president of the United States. You got to be part of some kind of secret society to be high up in these societies. Yes, indeed. And yep. Yeah. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And it may seem like they prospering, but they're not going to prosper because they will be brought down. It will be brought down. But yeah, this is bad leadership. You got to take care of your own backyard first. You got to take care of your backyard first. You know, and who knows, they could have probably set up that train derailment, just like that mass shooting that happened at the college recently. I think that was a psyop. Come on now, ain't no average brother going out there trying to shoot up nothing. We going through enough crap already. That's a psyop, man. It got to be. You see, that's a psyop. They want to, and I think if they do another psyop, they're going to probably use another brother because they want to try to make black men the face of mass shootings now. Because think about it. That's a white man crime, being a mass shooter. So they use this brother. They probably could have used MK Ultra and make up all kind of story. They're going to make up a motive. They're going to write a narrative, say, oh, this is the motive. No, it could have been a psyop, man. Because they want to paint the black man as the new face of mass shooters. And ultimately, you want the black man to be the new face of terrorism in this country. When these damn mofos was terrorizing nations and other countries ever since they came into power, ever since the Gentiles came into rulership, you know, they've been terrorizing all of them. They did it in ancient Greece, Rome, the Roman Empire, colonialism, and until modern times. Shalom, brother Obadiah. Shalom. Shalom. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, that's a psyop. It got to be. It got to be MK Ultra. Because brothers ain't going to the gun store. So I'm going on a mass shooting, man. I'm tired of this crap. You know, I'm tired of this crap. You know? Oh, a brother with his right mind ain't thinking like that because he know the consequences going to come swiftly. It's going to come very swiftly. And it ain't going anywhere. You're not going to make it to the courtroom. If you're a brother that's going on a mass shooting, you're not making it to the courtroom. Soon as the officers come on the scene, even if you drop your weapons and put your hands up, they're going to fill you up with bullets. They're going to have you looking like Swiss cheese. Straight up. So yeah, there had to have been a psyop or MK Ultra. And you're gonna have these people say, oh, we need to have gun control. No, don't take the guns away from the citizens. Because if you take the guns away from the citizens, the criminals gonna rule. It's gonna be like in these third world countries. It's gonna be like South America. You know. So I agree wholeheartedly the right to bear arms, because people are supposed to protect themselves. And it's these mass shooters, they always attack soft targets. If you want to go shoot people and shoot things up, go shoot at people that can shoot back. You don't see these mass shootings going shoot up a military base or a police station, going to the local police station and go shoot up in a police station, because he's shooting at people that's gonna shoot back. They always go like to schools, malls, shopping centers, grocery stores. They always go where they have soft targets. They never go where they have people shooting back at. Because if they go shoot up a military base, why you don't see no mass shooters going shoot up Area 51? They not gonna go trying to shoot up Area 51, because as soon as they cross that gun line, they gonna get their snot box route. They ain't stupid. That's why I say some of these mass shootings gotta be psyops, MK Ultra. Now some of them just be people that just snapping and going crazy, but the majority of these things gotta be set up like MK Ultra. Cause it's like ever since the pandemic started, it's like last year you had a lot of mass shootings, and you're gonna have more this year. You're gonna have more this year, unfortunately. So I think these things gotta be psyops. They probably look for plants, or they, use them, get a random Joe off the street, and I don't know, because this is ridiculous. All these mass shootings. You ain't even safe no more. You can't even go out no more. You can't even you gotta watch your surroundings. You can't even go eat at a restaurant, man, without pondering somebody might just bust open the door and just want to snap with guns and stuff. Straight up. Yeah, so watch your surroundings, family. Wherever y'all go out and about, watch your surroundings, man. Because it's getting crazy and crazy. Yeah, but they say the mass shooter, he took his own life after he I guess it was, he took his life. That's how most of them always end up. They end up taking their own lives. That's why I say this society got a man crisis, man. Society falling to pieces. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, they're getting worse. Unfortunately, they are getting worse. Yep. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, man. Get off of here, man. I just want to come on here for a few minutes to an hour. Get out of here. Y'all have a blessed day. I would stay on a little longer, but I got things to do. Gotta go to the job. You know how it is in captivity. But it is what it is. This shit temporary anyway. What you call life. You know. This all could have been avoided, but like I say, Israel didn't want to be righteous, so All righty. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all check out Kid Judah. He going live later on at 1:30. I'm gonna be at work though. He going live. Should we fear Yah? That's gonna be the name of the lesson. Should we fear Yah? You know, he deserves a lot of subscribers. You know, he should at least have about at least 50 or 20,000 subscribers by now. But the YouTube, they suppressing the views. And I know he don't care about the subs, but he deserves more subscribers than what he have. You know, and it's really not about subscribers because it don't matter if you got a lot of subscribers. They still suppress your channel. Because how a person, like for me, I got like over 300 subscribers. I got like 300 some subscribers. Why in the heck I should be having at least 20 to 50 people coming to my live streams, but it don't matter because the algorithm is rigged. Even if you got a big channel, say if you got 100,000, if you got 100,000 subscribers, you're not gonna have 100,000 people coming to your live streams because some of those subscribers could be bots. Yeah, I explained this before. Well, I'm gonna explain it again. So it's all rigged. It really don't matter. Numbers don't mean anything. It's all rigged. You know, it's all bull crap and it's all an illusion anyway. You know, it's all a damn illusion. But yeah, some people, the people that deserve the most, the people that deserves the most subscribers don't reach it. They'll struggle to reach it, but that's okay though, because these big channels ain't shit. You know, they part of the go along, get along game. That's real talk. They part of the go along, get along game. Say like Kwame Brown see. Yeah, these big channels with the millions. And if you got the complexion for the connection, they're gonna boost your channel up. YouTube racist. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. YouTube, y'all some racist pricks, man. Because it don't matter what sector a black person goes in, y'all gonna try to suppress their channel. And that's real talk. You got a lot of blurs out there. You got a lot of brothers and sisters that probably do content about comic books. They should be at least getting a million subscribers. But y'all boost these white channels up. Yeah, I don't care if y'all might want to remove this because I'm ranting. I'm telling the truth. It don't matter if it's the cooking sector. And we know damn well people can cook way better than white people. But they have these white cooking channels on YouTube, got like 100, 500,000, a million subscribers. But let an average brother or sister start a cooking channel tomorrow, right now. Man, that algorithm gonna fight against their channel. That's why I say YouTube, y'all get 2 middle fingers from me. You know, and that's on everything. You know, F the CEO of YouTube, F all the workers of YouTube, F Google, F all y'all, man, that work for YouTube. Y'all pricks. And I said it and I meant it. I don't give a damn. Because y'all evil. Y'all straight up evil. Y'all some conniving evil devils. Y'all some anti-life forms. Y'all the scum of the earth. Because y'all don't want people to express themselves. Y'all hate positivity. Y'all some reptilian, draconian, negative eating bastards. That's what the hell y'all are. Y'all some draconian, reptilian, negative shit eating bastards. And that's on everything. Take it how you want it. And I don't give a damn if they don't like what I'm saying. Because the people that deserve the recognition don't get it. But you got these phony people pleasers out here with the $1 million subscribers and 500K. They part of the go along, get along game. And that's on everything. They part of the go along, get along game. They're afraid to speak truth. They're afraid to stand up as a man, stand up as a woman, because they want to please the world. They are man pleasers. They are people pleasers. They are haters of God. They are deniers of the Messiah. So to hell with all these Google buffoons that want to try to suppress the people voice. Our voice matters. Your voice matters. And I say your voice, man, I'm talking about the people that's watching my content and people in the chat room, you know, and the people that's afraid to speak up, but your voice matters and you have a right to speak up. You know, they want to come after our channels, want to threaten us to remove the channel. And they probably listening right now. I don't care. You know, I don't care. You know, you got all these channels that promote. You got all these agents. You got these goddamn agents that's trying to keep our people divided, and they letting their channels getting clout and views. These gender war content creators, to hell with them. They are agents. They are not of Yah. They are freaking agents. They need to be destroyed. All of them. These gender war content creators. To hell with y'all, man. Y'all fucking cancer. And that's on everything. Y'all cancer that needs to be purged. And I was in power, y'all have been purged by now. Y'all just lucky. Y'all just lucky we don't live in a world where people can have superpowers, because a lot of people have been destroyed by now. And that's on everything. See, that's the problem amongst our people. We let our traders walk the earth. Other nations don't do that. Some of these talking points y'all be talking, man, y'all be considered committing treason if y'all's in other nations doing that stuff. And that's on everything. I'm just a little antsy and ranted right now. Pissed off. But I'll be all right, though. Because it's good to get stuff off the chest. That's on everything. So YouTube, if you want to remove this for me cussing too much, do what you got to do. I don't give a damn, you know. Do what you got to do. You know, I don't care. I ain't getting paid for it anyway, so what the hell? Life goes on. But all right, fam, I'm gonna get off of here, man. Y'all have a blessed Shabbat, man. You know, y'all take it easy. You know, y'all chillax, do whatever y'all do. Go ahead and get off of here. I'll catch y'all on the next one. For real, he coming back with a sword. I hope he do too. I hope he do. I hope. You know, because, man, I'm so sick and tired of them lying on the Most High in Christ. Talking about he going to come back with cupcakes and little Debbies and lollipops. That's a lie from hell, man. He coming back with a sword. Because this world is full of wickedness, man. I hate this world, man. The quality of life in America sucks, you know. It's depressing living in Western civilization. It's depressing. And I understand why some brothers and sisters want to go back to Africa, and I don't blame them. You know, if they all want to build communities, because you see, these cities, I see a lot of people talking about getting out these cities, you know, and that is true. You don't want to be in no city when things go a while or when things hit the fan. That's right, brother. Bring it out. Surely oppression makes a wise man mad. That is true. Ecclesiastes 7, verse 7. Chapter 7, verse 7. You know. That's right. Bring that out. Bring it out. That's right. But yeah, he coming back with a sword, man. He got to, because this world, man, like I said, the quality of life is depressing, man. A lot of people on medication, a lot of women on medication, a lot of men contemplating suicide, man. I mean, it's just crazy. I'm telling you, the quality of life is depressing in Western civilization. You know, it is. Yeah, we got all these social media, and we got all these how I want to pick this. We got all these conveniences, but it's still, you still got a lot of people on medication, a lot of people fighting depression, anxiety, all kind of negative emotions. But these big cities, man, they getting overcrowded. Our people belong on land. Our people belong in the country, man. We are people that's meant to be dwelling in nature, like in the country, in the fields, in the rural areas. I'm just saying. And I see why, some brothers and sisters, they want to move out the country. And if they have the power to do it, do it. I bid them yacht speed. Real talk. I bid them yacht speed. But it's not for everybody though. I know you got to be true to yourself. I know I'm not ready to do nothing like that. I got to be prepared mentally, financially, spiritually, and physically to do something crazy like that. But most importantly, the only way, the Most High got to lead me and tell me. But it's not for everybody. But for those who want to make that route, they just got to make sure they keep Yah first and trust in Yahshua. Because it's not easy to make a move like that. You going into parts unknown. You got to learn. It's like you being born again. It's like you got to relearn everything. But yeah, the quality of life, this society, people ain't honorable no more. You got fake people, I mean, the quality of living, and it's like people just walk. It's the walking dead out here on these streets. It's the walking dead. It's the walking dead, man. You got zombies. You got the undead walking amongst us, and it's not their fault either. It's not their fault because they are being misled by the unjust leaders of society. They're being misled by the unjust leaders of this society. The media, most effective devil in America. The news, negative entertainment weapon system. Yeah, I broke that down 2 years ago about them acronyms. The news, negative entertainment weapon system. That's what the news is. It's to condition your mind to think negative and to feel depressed. That's why I don't watch my local news. Because if I watch my local news, a young black brother getting into shooting or robbery, somebody got their snot box rocked, their TV turned off. So I don't watch the local news. I don't watch it. Why they don't show our people doing something positive? It's a damn shame. If you want to see black people doing something positive in the news, you got to go on the internet. They never show that in the mainstream news of our people doing something positive. Why they don't promote news like a young black girl graduating high school at the age of 9? A young black boy going to college at the age of 14. Why they don't promote stuff like that? It's always got to be our people kill each other, robbery, negative stuff. And it pisses me off. It does. But let me get on out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for enduring my rant. I appreciate it. Yeah. It will be much longer, but I gotta go. But all right, I'll catch y'all on the next one.